Hello and welcome to the Quiver channel. I am Jason, your host. We're going to have a little wander. We're going to go a different way. I don't know what the roadworks and that are like at the moment. It's been kind of interesting to see just how crazy all the roadworks in Stoke-on-Trent are at the moment. They're redoing pretty much everything. So many roads are closed. And we'll go straight over here and get onto this little path. And come down this. Take it nice and slow. You know, one thing I never have to check on this mobility scooter, how much energy, how much electricity I've got left. I have no range anxiety on this Quingo. I mean, after the winter I'll probably have to have them come and put new batteries in, because I don't have a warm place to keep it warm. The batteries will be degraded by the winter cold, unfortunately. But apart from that, it's pretty damn amazing how well this vehicle copes with its regenerative braking, and the way that Hanley and Stoke-on-Trent has so many hills and that, it actually can come back to the main house when I get back as being almost with as much energy as when I left. As crazy as it sounds, it will be almost full. Not quite to full, because it isn't a completely closed system and there's friction and everything, but yeah. Right. We are on our way somewhere. Where, I don't know. But we're on our way somewhere. We're going to cross over onto the other side here. Doesn't seem to be too many bins in the way, so I should be able to navigate the road, even though it's been backdated the last couple of days. So we'll cross over here. It's sometimes nice to go a different way. I do it on purpose, because I know my brain likes, if my brain finds something that it likes, a way to go that it enjoys, then it wants to keep doing the exactly same thing. It's like when I've explained that I can eat the same thing every day for 6-7 years and not get bored, because my brain, when it finds something that's okay, that it likes and that it will stick with it. So I have to force change. I have to try new things. I have to go different ways to make sure I don't just go the same way every time. I have no idea whether they've finished all the roadworks at the end. Yeah. Well, we're in no rush. Lulu's doing a Osu stream. I'm upstairs, so I wanted to give her some space. Even though she didn't ask for it, I didn't have to go out. But it's good motivation. When she's doing her streaming, I can motivate myself It's what I call external motivation. And people with ADHD, people with autism, having someone around in your house or having a friend visit is a massive bonus, because it's no drain on them, but you are able to basically, just like when someone comes visit you, you might cook a better meal, you might clean the house better, you might do lots of things. Well, imagine that extrapolated to its ultimate degree, that every part of my life, when someone else is in my vicinity who I trust, has to be someone I trust. If it's someone I don't trust, then it will be a negative, it will be a drain. But if it's someone I trust, someone I know, then it will be an actual positive thing. And so just having someone in my house gives me a little bit more energy to leave the house, a little bit more energy to eat better. So that is kind of like an external motivation. I know there's a word for it, but I can't remember the actual term or phrase. But I like to call it external motivation. And it doesn't take any effort from the person. The person doesn't have to be saying, go do this, go do this. No. It's just by being in your area, they give you a little bit of energy, a little bit of motivation that, yeah, maybe I will do this. I'll cook a better meal. I'll get up on the right time. I'll put my bed together earlier. I'll sort out different things in the house. It's just that kind of having the people there. It just makes everything easier. Now, I'm going to take a gamble and go all the way down here and see if I'm not seeing any signs saying there's any roadworks at the end here. They may have fixed it. They may have done all the stuff they wanted to do. It'll be interesting to see. Otherwise, I may take a journey up into Bentilee. Ooh, I could go to Bentilee. I could go to Bentilee. My brain is like, I don't know, because this is a nice thing about having this freedom. See, most people don't understand what this kind of freedom means. Oh, I'm just going to check because someone's messaged me. So, I can, for most of you out there, the thought of going to your local shop, of exploring a local town, of going to the cinema, of going to meet a friend, of any of these things, you don't have to deal with things that will get in the way. You don't have to put your armour on. Damn, that was loud. It's quite a loud road. Someone with a pizza. Pizza. I love the word pizza. Pizza, pizza, pizza. Pizza, pizza, pizza. I love it. But yeah, for me, this is given a freedom that I will always abso-fucking-lately appreciate. Ooh. I'm a happy person of doom. A happy person of doom. Doom, 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 doom. Yes, still no sign saying that the road is issues and anything. Got to always be aware when crossing a road. So yeah, we're going to go all the way to the end. In fact, do we want to go for a nice little run up through Bentilee? I think we'll go up into Bentilee. Ramming speed, Mr. Sulu. It's been very nice at the moment because there's no one in the way. I'm going to put my gloves on because it's 8 degrees Celsius out there at the moment. It's not that warm. So I'll stop my my vehicle and find my gloves. There's somewhere in here. Aha! These gloves always bother me. I bought them on Amazon. Yeah, Amazon. And one of them is a different size than the other. One is large and one is extra large. They both fit, but that bothers me that one's just slightly more looser than the other. So I have my gloves on now, my driving gloves, just to keep my hands okay. So yeah. It is a good job that this, is that going to be in the way? It's that big truck. These cars are okay because I can go over onto the cycle lane. Fun fact, I'm not supposed to be on the side. Cycle lanes are not for my use. A mobility scooter isn't allowed to go on the cycle lane. Kind of weird because we go about the same speed. And it would be very helpful, but legally I am not supposed to. Oh my god, how am I going to get past that? I should be able to. This is not the best. Yeah, there's enough room here. Get through around here. Oh, that little end bit of that end might have to. Oh my god, ow, 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 oh. That was really close. There we are, okay. That was a bit of an iffy, because there was a concrete block on the floor just in front, and there was just enough room to get past and past that tail light thing. So it looks like most of the actual repair work has been done. Not completely 100 sure, but it looks like. Let's go for a wander through Bentilee. Bentilee is where I grew up as a child. I lived in 2 different houses in Bentilee, 2 completely different parts of Bentilee. I was pretty much brought home from the hospital as a baby into a house, a small flat, and then they got a council house. My mum and dad got a council house, and then they bought the council house on the council local thingy, so it became ours. And that very second house, like the first house we had, my mum never spent more when she moved. So every house that came after that first one was the same or less money in cost. Right, so we will go in here. Watch myself here because there's lots of vehicles. I need to go out the other side. This is a way out over here for me. Right. One of the things that allows me to go on these journeys is I do have proper roadside assist and full breakdown insurance for this vehicle. Oh no, this is... They don't think when they... When they put these things in the way here, they can sometimes be kind of squiffy. I need to... I don't think the people who actually do all this road work have training when it comes to the disruption. My God, they fixed this. This was a horrible, horrible piece to cross over. If you look at some of my videos where I crossed that, it was pothole to foot. Now, I'm not sure if I'll be able to go around the corner, how much of a... if there's any issues. It seems pretty smooth. Not the easiest place to go. Let's see if there's anything around the corner that's going to make it hard for me to thingy. No, we should be okay. I think there's just enough room past there, yeah. Oh, some of these might be cause an issue. Okay, we may have a problem here. We'll just see. See, this is the problem. I don't know whether I can fit through that gap there. We're going to try, or we're going to have to reverse. We are going to have to nudge up again.